Welcome. So this is Brit in Poland, and this is autumn in Poland, or more specifically, autumn in Warsaw. I am always mixed on this time of year. On the one hand, the colours you see are beautiful, and it's a really good time to reflect, to think about what you've done during the year, to maybe start thinking about what you want to do next, to think about the changes you've made. But on the other hand, the weather is getting pretty bad. So luckily it hasn't really got cold yet. However, it has been wet, and I'm not a big fan of the rain. People are putting on more layers, and I've noticed people, I think, are drinking in the bars a bit more, at least certainly from my observations this weekend. But this video is just going to be, I guess, a few reflections of mine on the time of year, what I've accomplished and what I hope to do, and an opportunity to show you some of the lovely autumn colours that you get to see here in Warsaw. So I hope you enjoy. I like to think 2022 has been a productive year. And when I think back over the accomplishments I've done, let's see. Well, I finally broke away from my old company of 10 years and have started in a new career path, which helps a bit financially, but more importantly is helping to develop my skills and to help me grow and to challenge me in areas where perhaps I was getting a bit complacent. I've certainly accomplished a lot in terms of travel. I mean, this year I've seen more of Poland than any previous year, I can say. Going to, at the very least, 13, 14 different cities, and hopefully there may still be one or two journeys left ahead. I've started the website, which is still, I would say, in its early stages, www.britlivinginpoland.com. But it's a nice, let's say, template to build as I add more content, as I learn more, as I write more blogs. I will build this up as well. So I like to think I've accomplished a fair amount. There are certainly things I would like to have accomplished more this year. Still haven't been able to find that new relationship, but we'll talk about changes next. For me, one of the key things about moving to Poland was about growth and about change. And I like to think every year I grow a little bit wiser, learn more about myself and become a better person. For sure this year I've had to reflect a lot, and actually I have a lot of very, very good friends who are very helpful. Elena, Shimon, Piotr, Mateusz, my core group here. But I want to kind of give a shout out to my friend Anna. And she has helped me in a slightly different way. It may sound a little unusual, but recently we've been doing some, as well as some basic psychology, we've been doing some tarot readings together. And it's helped me to learn about some of the, let's say, things I need to change in order to accomplish certain goals, some of the things I need to develop on. And it's helped me to address, let's say, some of the internal things. Because we all have some internal things, at least I think most of us do. It's quite bizarre in the way that no matter what kind of childhood you could have incredible parents, you could have good friends, you could lead what most people would consider to be a normal life, but you can still come away with that with some baggage. So I've had to learn to forgive, and to not just other people, but to forgive myself, because we all make mistakes. And I think this has helped me a lot to feel better about myself inside. And I think one of the core things of growth is respecting yourself and developing yourself. Another thing I've had to make a big adjustment on this year is spending habits. I say this kind of ironically because right now I'm walking through perhaps the most expensive neighbourhood of Warsaw, Jolly Bosch, where you will find, I imagine, politicians, actors, celebrities and the super wealthy, shall we say. You can certainly see that with the quality of the houses around here. But with inflation and everything that's going on in the world, of course, the cost of living has gone up. So rent is higher, the price of food is higher, the price of alcohol is higher, and it doesn't help that I generally prefer to have more, let's say, spirits than beer these days. So I've had to watch my budgeting very carefully and start to actually try and save some money at the end of the month if possible. But at the same time, I'm very keen for this channel to grow, and so travelling has not been cut from the budget. I'm also trying to change and evolve the approach I take to this channel. Rather than trying to just rush out videos for the sake of it and think of any random topic that comes to my mind, I want to do a much more quality over quantity approach. And a number of people have given me feedback. I'm trying to listen to that more and more. They say I should be, talking to the camera more. So this is a video to start that tradition and get me a bit more comfortable speaking when out of the house. And I want to work on some of the quality and improve things like the text effects and transitions. I don't know. There's a lot to learn about video editing, and I'd like to really make a go of it. I'm not likely to get a drone anytime in the near future, as much as those drone shots look incredible on some of the YouTube videos I've seen. But I want to do the best. I've got a better phone, so should have a better video quality at least going forward. But yeah, for sure there are things to do on the channel that I would like to, and I'll get there with time. I can also say that I've expanded my network this year. Being in a new job, I've met new people, but even through life, I've made various new acquaintances that I would say have enriched my life, have given me a vaster pool of people to spend time with, and generally are just good company. I always like to think every new person in your life is someone who can view you from a different angle and can be a potential path of growth. So, always happy to expand this network. So, I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's a random little one. Feel free to comment and reflect on some of your own changes this year. And likewise, if you have any questions or if you have any suggestions, then please get in touch. I'm not going to talk about my plans for next year yet. I'm still working those out, but for sure I've got a lot in my head right now, especially in terms of travel. But likewise, if you'd like to put any suggestions for places I haven't been to yet or haven't done videos on yet, certainly. Again, I'd like to hear your thoughts. It's always good to get feedback from my viewers and to know what I should be doing next. So, thank you very much for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and see you all soon.